Okay.
Can you see me?
Probably.
Really?
Hello family, friends, and whoever else is going to be watching this video. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're doing a new segment called Age Gap, where me and my dad are going to be discussing different topics and giving our perspective on them because there is quite an age gap between us. My dad!
Hi, I'm the dad.
He's the dad.
The dad.
He's my dad.
Her dad.
Yeah. Can't you see the resemblance? So today we have 4 different topics that we're going to be talking about. Right?
I thought it was 2.
It's 4.
4. Okay.
Music, phones, relationships, and style. So that's what we're in for today. What do you think about cell phones?
I have one.
Same.
Smartphone.
Well, smartphones. Okay, so yeah, what do you think about smartphones?
Well, smartphone, cell phone, they're a necessary evil. Well, basically, when I was a kid growing up, if you needed information, if you were lucky enough, your parents had the Encyclopedia Britannica. Even your friends would come over to borrow these books and copy so they can do their homework. You don't need that anymore because you walk around with your phone in your pocket. Mm-hmm. Smartphone, I guess?
Yeah.
Smartphone. And any question you have, you could go to your phone and look up an answer. You
have infinite sources of information in your pocket. Yes. 24/7.
Which boggles my mind because my children, not this one, well this one and the others, and just other people, will ask me a question that I do not know the answer to. Yet, they're sitting on the answer. Literally. Their phone is in their back pocket. That's all they have to do is look it up. Because even if I answer, they go, "That's not right." That's what they say. Well, then look it up. You're sitting on the answer.
I remember in 2nd grade, I had a teacher who always said, you know, if you have a question, ask someone before you look it up. She said that, and I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. I'm going to do that. I don't know. And you're my dad. You know everything.
Everything.
Yeah. Right. Mommy knows everything. You know everything.
Maybe she knows everything. I don't know
everything. You don't think you know everything?
No. I know some things. When I was in 2nd grade, we didn't have cell phones. I am older. We had one phone in the house, a rotary phone, attached to a cable that was attached to a wall, that was attached to, who knows? If you pulled the cable, maybe you'd pull some lady through the line. That was the operator. Any conversation that you had, well, you were attached. The handset was attached to the base was attached to a wire, which was attached to a wall, and everybody listened in on your conversation. Not only everybody in your house, because if you were one of the unlucky ones, the phone company would give you a party line. So in the middle of conversation, some stranger would pick up the phone and say, "Are you through yet?" We don't even know who they are.
Like, are you done with your conversation? Are you through yet? Is that what that means?
Yeah. Because they need to use the phone. They can't dial their phone unless we get off of ours.
Because you shared the same phone number.
Shared the same line, but different phone numbers.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yes.
That's so weird.
It was really weird. We graduated from a rotary phone to a...
Buttons.
Buttons, push buttons.
Still a landline.
Same body, still a landline. Just they took out the round little dial that you'd have to turn and then wait for it to go back and then put your finger in another hole and turn. Yeah.
We had a landline in our house. I still remember the phone number.
We still have a landline.
It's just not
just
really
in case
connected.
of emergencies.
I have the phone number in my smartphone still, and I know it by heart.
Wow. Oh, that's another thing.
You had to memorize people's phone numbers.
You had to memorize everybody's phone number. So if you had a big family, oh boy.
Yeah, that's when you have your own personal phone book.
Yeah, and you carried one of them, a little book, and you wrote people's names and phone numbers down. The only phone numbers I know is speed dial. I push their face.
Well, because you have a smartphone.
A smartphone.
Yeah. My first phone was not a smartphone. It was a Samsung, I don't know what the heck. But you turned it over, and you slid it, and it had the keyboard. And it was only good for texting and calling because it wasn't a smartphone. And then something happened to that phone, and then I had a Razr flip phone that was yours, and you gave me that before I could get a new phone.
Yes.
I didn't get my first smartphone until maybe like 8th grade. 7th or 8th grade.
I had a flip phone. It wasn't the Razr, clamshell design, and it was in my pocket of my coat, and I was mixing paint in a very cold basement. But anyway, the phone rang, so I reached in my pocket to get it, and when I flipped it open, it flipped out of my hand and landed in the gallon of paint that I was mixing. The only thing that was attached was the wire, which I kind of
Fished it out.
Picked up my phone and said, "Oh my God, it's full of paint." I ran to the room where the utility sink was, and I turned on the water, and I started washing all the paint off my phone, and then I went,
You washed your
I'm washing my phone. I took the phone apart down to its circuit board and dried it and used a very strong magnifying glass and a needle, a pin, and scraped every little bit of paint off the phone, reassembled it, and it worked. The only problem was it sounded a little tinny because I couldn't get this paint out of the speaker.
Yeah. You've went from many evolutions of phones.
Yes, and I only get a phone when one phone is completely dead.
Yeah.
I don't go and get the next best thing.
What do you think about the music of today?
I like it. Some of it, not all of it. No, in general, I have a very eclectic taste in music.
You like a lot of different things.
I like a lot of different things.
Like me.
Yeah, so, you know, I could hear it.
I don't listen to the radio.
Some songs, if I hear one more time, I'm just going to throw up all over myself.
I don't listen to the radio. I listen to music on Spotify, and I pay for Spotify Premium so I don't get ads because ads annoy me. I mean, I listen to music that you used to listen to when you were 23 years old.
Yes, you do.
Yes. One of my top 3 artists of all time, and I have the statistics to prove it, if you want to see that. I don't know if you want to see that. Is ABBA, a Swedish pop band from the 80s. So, 80s or 70s were they?
I don't even know.
I feel like they were more 70s. I love ABBA. I could listen to them all day long. What kind of music did you listen to when you were 23?
I don't know. I listened to everything. And I really do mean everything. From rock to the music that my parents would listen to. Which
Some Louis Prima,
Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, you name it. See that? Yeah. And
I'm cultured.
Yeah, she is. And it's great music. Love it.
No,
Monty.
I love it too.
Yeah. I listen to Spanish music. I have no clue what the hell they're saying. But hey, I love the music.
Yeah, I also listen to Spanish music. I think the most popular artist when you were 23 years old was Michael Jackson.
And I didn't like Michael Jackson.
I don't like Michael. Well, some songs, but
I didn't like his songs. I didn't know him. I don't know if I would have liked him. He's a little off.
Well, he's dead, so. The most popular artist today, like as of the week of June 18th, which is this week.
Right.
Is Harry Styles. Do you know who Harry Styles is?
I do know who Harry Styles
Who's Harry
is.
Styles?
And a music artist. He sings.
That is what we're talking about.
Right.
I think he has the largest career out of all of the One Direction members. They're not a band anymore. They're separate.
Yeah.
You know that they compared him to Mick Jagger?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, Mick Jagger was offended. And he said that he was much more androgynous when he was younger, Mick Jagger, and that he had a much better voice than Harry Styles. So I think those are fighting words. I listen to Billie Eilish.
Lullabies by Billie Eilish.
I would gladly fall asleep to her music.
You do fall asleep to her music. We went to one of her concerts.
I did.
And you could actually hear a pin drop.
No, you could not. Actually, I'm pretty sure that the only thing you could hear in my whole section was me screaming my lungs out.
That's because you couldn't hear her singing.
No, you could hear her singing.
1, 2, 3, go!
We had the original Sade, who was
Sounded like Billie Eilish?
but same dreamy, sleepy kind of music, low voice. Yeah. So,
Dad's not
even
a
though
fan.
I do like Billie Eilish, I do. It's a knockoff, but that's okay. Everything is.
Drake released a new album today. Do you know who Drake is?
I do know who Drake is.
Have you ever heard any of his songs?
Oh, I thought they were pastries. Drake's.
No.
I do know who Drake is. I don't know what he released.
Well, no, I don't.
Maybe I like his songs, but then I don't know. Because sometimes I can't associate an artist or group with the song that I hear because I'm not that much into...
You're not that much of a fan.
Part of the music. I just want to hear the music.
Okay, this is a Drake song. I'm going to blur it out.
Because if that song came on the radio, I would change it. Style.
I don't know if we have it.
It's a casual day today.
Yeah.
Gosh, I remember you wouldn't go out of the house unless you... Well, first of all, your parents wouldn't let you walk out of the house if you looked bad. Then you wouldn't walk out of the house unless you looked in the mirror a couple of times, made sure your hair was okay, that you looked well groomed, that your clothes weren't wrinkled, that everything matched. You wanted to go out to impress people. Today...
When I went to Dave & Buster's on Tuesday,
right.
I was, walking around looking for a game to play, and there was this group of people, and you couldn't even tell that all of those people were together, because one girl was wearing like a silk above the knee dress, one guy was wearing a black button down shirt with jeans, and then this one guy had a Ralph Lauren polo on, dark jeans, and I knew he had white socks on because he was wearing Gucci slides.
Label whores. Yeah. Oh, that's another thing. You wore specific brands, you made sure that they matched.
Yeah.
Or, like I would, and my friends, we would just cut the labels out.
Like if you're wearing Nike, like a Nike sweatshirt or, don't wear...
Adidas sneakers.
Well, not even... I wasn't even going to say sneakers, but those black, white striped Adidas pants?
Mm-hmm.
It just looks weird.
Forget about matching labels. Just look good. I see... I'm going to say it. Kids out there today, I'm like, what are they wearing? Pajama pants, slides, socks, shirts that don't match. Their hair is a freaking mess. Oh my gosh. I don't think they have mirrors in their house.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So, why can't people just wear pants that, not even that, that they hang too low, but just, if your pants don't fit you and you bend down, a lot of people can see your butt crack because your pants are also going to tug your underwear down.
Plumber's crack.
Or your coin slot. No one wants to see that. Wear a belt. Or just buy pants that fit you in a snug way where they're not going to,
And learn how to bend down.
You pull your pants up and you bend down, you pull your pants back up, whatever it is. I don't know. I just don't want to see any more butts. You, I think, even at your age, are still trying to find your style. You play with your style a lot. Actually, you got complimented by one of my friends today who watched my last Food with Fifi video. They said that you had that mobster Italiano swagger going on with your hat and your button down.
Hats. Because I can change my hairstyle.
You look good in hats.
I look good in hats.
I think I get it from you.
Maybe.
Yeah. What did you used to wear when you were my age? What were you going out on the town in?
I would wear jeans, Converse sneakers, Army combat boots, black.
Well, Converse are still in.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but yeah.
I have two pairs of Converse sneakers.
Yeah, it would all depend.
If you were going out clubbing to listen to some ABBA, some Michael Jackson.
No, we didn't go to those kind of clubs.
Whatever you were listening to.
I don't think they played Michael Jackson. Sometimes a black t-shirt.
Oh,
black
tucked
jeans.
In or out?
In.
Nice.
Belt.
Belt.
Yeah, belt. No ass crack showing.
Chain?
I always wore chains, but I keep them on the inside.
Yeah. You don't want it to get snatched.
No, it just looked. I always thought it looked stupid.
You don't want to look like Dwayne The Rock Johnson in that one picture where
right.
he's in the. You know what I'm talking about? I'm glad you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Even on a day when we're not doing anything, like we're staying home all day. My dad will come downstairs in a pair of jeans and
dressed
a casual shirt. Meanwhile, me, my sister, my mom are all in our PJs because we know we're not doing anything.
Even if I'm going to sit around, I'll iron a shirt that's wrinkled.
I think you and Mommy have got me more into ironing my clothes because now I do iron my work shirts, or I steam them just because it's quicker, but it has the same effect. Style, you either have it or you don't. I don't know.
That sounds good.
Chivalry, is it dead or alive?
Mostly dead. It's hanging on
By a thread?
by 2 fingers on the edge of a cliff.
What was the thing to do when you wanted to court someone back in the day?
You made sure you looked attractive.
Style?
Style.
Full circle.
Yeah. No, you looked good, and if you saw somebody that you were attracted to, you would go up to them and introduce yourself and, say stupid things until they smiled and
Until they laugh.
until they laughed, and then, if you were lucky, they'd go on a date with you.
But don't be like obnoxious about it. Look at us
Right.
giving dating.
Dating.
Do you think that guys back then were as persistent as they may be now? Like they can't take a hint if a woman says no?
Well, I think there's different levels of guys today.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, some can take a hint, and some
Don't even try.
they don't even know what the hell they're doing.
No.
I don't think they know how to approach a girl to, even animals put on a show. Birds dance, fluff their feathers.
They'd be impressive.
They were impressive. Animals do that, but guys today, hi. You open doors for them.
Okay.
You help them sit, pull a chair out. I mean, really?
Getting flowers. Is that, how do you feel about getting a woman flowers?
It's a nice gesture, flower. Little things here and there. I think it's just be nice.
Well, yes, obviously be nice. You'd hope that somebody would be nice. A lot of people are not. Well, of course, I know you know because you're the one that taught me this. The thing where you say, like, if you're walking on the sidewalk, the guy has to walk on the side closest to the street.
On curbside. The girl should walk on the inside, the guy should walk curbside. It's an
Chivalrous.
old-fashioned thing, because if the girl walked on the street side, the guy was the pimp and he was selling the girl, the prostitute.
So that people could, like, look at her.
Right.
Makes sense,
That
okay.
makes sense, so you keep the girl on the inside. That's your girl.
I've only ever seen one other guy, other than you, who knows that that's a thing.
Okay.
My last boyfriend, I implemented that habit. And the first time I did it, he looked at me like, why? And I was like, I don't know, it's something my dad taught me. I thought it was something guys do. I guess it's not something that guys today do, but
But they should.
I am I'm happily shocked and impressed when and if I see a guy doing that. Relationships. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Fellas, step it up so you can be in a 36-year marriage like this guy.
Girls. Whatever.
Well, no, girls can be biatches too.
Well,
They're a two-way street.
Well, relationships are not easy. It's
No,
not
they're
all,
not.
It's not all rainbows and sunshine.
No.
There's good, there's bad. Either, and when there's bad, if you give up, then
Then it just wasn't the right.
then it wasn't
You
wrong,
didn't
but
fight hard
You don't
enough.
fight hard enough. You make it happen.
If they wanted to, they would. I think that's everything that we have to say about music, phones, relationships, and style.
For now.
Sure. If you liked this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Leave a comment down below of any other topics that you guys want to hear us discuss. And
if we don't think it's stupid, we'll answer.
Sure. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. This was fun.
Fun.
Yeah. You're a good boy, you're a good baby.